Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are streaming from. And I want to specially welcome you to my YouTube channel. My name is Leo Steven, and this is Music Class with Leo Steven. Okay, I'm still on the series I titled The Easiest Approach to Learning All Your Keys on the Piano. And we have done so much, we have done so very much. Previously, we learned about the elementary type of chord, which is known as the triad 3-note chord, and I taught us the major and minor chords. I explained the difference between the two chords, and now you can generate any of those chords in all the 12 keys. Today I'm still on the chord, and today I'm going to be teaching on what I called chord inversion. Chord inversion. Chord inversion. Chord inversion is inversion simply means rearrangement. So that's just the meaning. When you hear somebody say, I am playing chord inversion, the inversion simply means is rearranging the note of that particular chord. So, for instance, the key of C consists of the C as a root, the E as a major third, and the G as a major fifth. This is C major chord. This is C major chord. And like I said, inversion simply means rearrangement. So this is C major chord in its root position because it's starting with the letter C. So this is C major chord in its root position. This is C major chord root position. Then the moment I move this C to the upper pitch, it's still C major chord. The name has not changed, but inverted version. So this C major chord first inversion. You can see what I did. I just moved the C here to the higher pitch. So it's still C major chord, but first inversion. Then the moment I move this E again to the higher pitch, it's still C major chord, second inversion, or you call it just say second rearrangement. So I just rearrange the note. You see the same note. So C major chord in its root position. And I told you why it's called root position, because it's starting with the letter C. C major chord root position, C major chord second inversion. It's now starting with E, G, C. This one is starting, the root position is starting with C, E, and G. First inversion, E, G, and C. You see the same letters, but being rearranged. Then the second inversion is starting with G, G, C, and E. So C major root position, C major chord, first inversion, C major chord, second inversion. So root position, first inversion, and second inversion. So this is C sharp major chord, which consists of your C sharp, the F, and the G sharp. Root position. So the moment I take the C sharp to the upper pitch, this is first inversion. Then take the F to the upper pitch, become my second inversion. Root position, C sharp major chord, root position, C sharp major chord, first inversion, C sharp major chord, second inversion. So this is D major chord, root position, D, F sharp, and A, root position. Then D to the upper pitch, because D major chord, first inversion. The F sharp to the upper pitch become D major chord, second inversion. Root position, first inversion, second inversion. Then this is E flat major chord, root position, because it's starting with the E flat, then G, then B flat. This is E flat major chord, root position. The moment I take the E flat to the upper pitch, become E flat major chord, first inversion. Then the G, which is the major third of the chord, bring it here become E flat major chord second inversion. So don't forget. Then this is E major chord root position because it's starting with the E, which consists of your E, then G sharp, then B. E major chord first inversion, root position. Then the moment I take this E to this place, it becomes then a G sharp, B and E become E major chord first inversion. Then I take this G sharp to the upper P becomes my, you got a B, E, then G sharp. This is E major chord second inversion. Root position first inversion, second inversion. Then this is F major chord root position. Then the moment I take the F to the upper pitch because F major chord first inversion, then A to the upper pitch because F major chord second inversion. This is root position, first inversion and second inversion. Then this is F sharp major chord root position. Consists of your F sharp, A sharp and C sharp. The moment I take the C sharp to the upper pitch become F sharp major chord first inversion. Then I take the A sharp to the play and move the A sharp to this place to the upper pitch become F sharp major chord second inversion. Don't forget. G major chord root position consists of your G, B and D. Then I move G to the upper pitch become G major chord first inversion. Then I take the A and the B to the upper pitch becomes my G major chord second inversion. So root position first inversion, then second inversion. Then that takes us to A flat major chord root position, which consists of A flat, C and E flat. Root position, I take the A flat to the upper pitch become my A flat major chord first inversion. Then I take C to the upper pitch become my A flat major chord second inversion. So the root position, the first inversion, the second inversion. And that takes us to A major chord root position, which consists of your A, C sharp and E. A major chord root position. The moment I take the A to the upper pitch because A major chord first inversion. Then I take the C sharp to the upper pitch because my A major chord second inversion. Root position first inversion, then second inversion. Then B flat major chord root position. Don't forget it when you hear root position because it's starting with the B flat, which is the root of that chord. So B flat major chord root position. Then I take the B flat to the upper pitch becomes my B flat major chord first inversion. It's still the same chord but the inverted version. So this is B flat major chord first inversion. Then I take D to the upper pitch, higher pitch, it becomes a B flat major chord second inversion. Though this root position, the first inversion, the second inversion. Root position, first inversion, second inversion. And that takes us to the B major chord root position, which consists of the B, the D sharp and the F sharp. So B major chord root position. Then the moment I take the B to the upper pitch becomes my B major chord first inversion. Then I take this D sharp to the upper pitch also becomes my, let me come and play it here so you can see it. So C sharp, then B and D sharp becomes my second inversion. Root position B, C sharp and G, D sharp and F sharp. Root position, I take the B to the upper pitch becomes my B major chord first inversion. It consists of the D sharp, F sharp and B first inversion. Then I take the D sharp to the upper pitch again, become my B major chord second inversion, which consists of the C sharp, F sharp, sorry, then B, then D sharp, second inversion of B major chord. B major chord root position, B major chord first inversion, then B major chord second inversion. I hope that is clear. That is your inversion of major chord, the triad type of chord, which is the 3-note chord on all the 12 keys. So you can go back to it, you can rewind if there's one you don't get clearly, you can just take it back and learn. Don't play with your inversion chord. They are very important. So I will see you in the next video. My name remains Leo Steven, and don't forget to like, to drop a comment, then share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. When you subscribe, and turn on the notification bell anytime I drop a new video, so you can get notified. Thank you, and God bless you.